The motives of the Nazis, led by Adolf Hitler, were complex and multifaceted, but they were primarily driven by a toxic combination of extreme nationalism, racial ideology, and a desire for power. Nationalism. The Nazis believed in the superiority of the German Aryan race and sought to create a powerful, racially pure German state. They promoted the idea of Deutschland über alles, meaning Germany above all, and aimed to restore Germany's greatness. After its defeat in World War I and the economic hardships of the interwar period, Marsch an racial ideology. Central to Nazi ideology was the belief in the superiority of the so-called Aryan race and the inferiority of other races, particularly Jews, Roma Gypsies, Slavs, and people with disabilities. Hitler and the Nazis blamed Jews for many of Germany's problems, including their economic struggles and defeat in World War I. They believed in the concept of racial hygiene, which called for the purification of the German race. Expansionism. The Nazis pursued a policy of aggressive expansion, seeking to acquire what they called Lebensraum, which meant living space for the German people. They aimed to conquer territory in Eastern Europe and in Russia to accommodate the growing German population and to exploit the resources of these regions, power and control. Hitler and the Nazi leadership sought absolute power and control over all aspects of German society. They systematically eliminated political opponents, suppressed dissent, and established a totalitarian regime. The Nazis used propaganda, censorship, and terror to maintain control and manipulate public opinion. Anti-Communism. The Nazis were vehemently anti-communist and saw Bolshevism as a threat to Germany and the world. Hitler and the Nazis viewed themselves as the bulwark against communism and sought to eradicate communist influence within Germany and beyond. The total impact. Overall, the motives of the Nazis were deeply rooted in racism, nationalism, and a hunger for power and expansion. Their ideology led to some of the most horrific crimes in human history, including the Holocaust, in which 6 million Jews, along with millions of others, were systematically murdered. It is our job to ensure that such atrocities never happen again.